Hey there YouTube. Today I'm doing an unboxing of the Ember Hearth from CostCo. Item number is 114783. Alright, let's zoom in on the features. Alright, it says it can be used with a stand mounted on a wall, includes logs, stones, and crystals. It has an adjustable flame speed, multiple flame colors, blue and amber colored accent lights, separate control for flame and ember bed lights. Flame and ember bed can be used with or without the heater, which is very important, that you can turn the heat off. Heater has high and low settings. Full function remote control with backlit keys included. Alright, let's do this. There we go. And here's the box. Looks like it's packed pretty well. Oh, nice. They give you a mounting template. That'll be very handy to have. Mounting it on the wall. Instructions. It looks like the model number is SWE133-BA. This is the stand. Probably won't even use. And here's a nicely organized parts list. Has your IKEA style lettering. Nice. Oh, and here's the fake logs. Wow, those look fake.
The glass rocks are better.
We'll have to see. It's obvious why they don't have this one set up in the store. So this is the mounting bracket, the warm air deflector, and the stone and the crystal. And this looks to be the actual space heater unit. Here's a bracket. Here's a bracket. Run out of room to set stuff. Alright, so here's all the parts laid out. There are quite a few of them. So yeah, it looks like you actually put the mount on the wall and then assemble the unit after you've mounted it to the wall, if you're putting it on the wall, which we are. On the stand, you probably put the stand on first. We drilled our template. I used a 5/16 drill bit, and now we're going to hammer these in.
Make sure it's level.
Yeah, make sure these holes are level. We used an actual level on the piece of paper there. Now, I missed every single stud except for the last one, so I'm glad they include these drywall anchors. And just pound that in. Careful not to go too far with it. Just keep doing that. And then just screw these screws, these round head screws, into the little drywall anchors. I actually think they made these drywall, or these screws, too long. So, I mean, if there's wiring in there, this sharp edge would actually protrude past the anchor and hit wiring, which it doesn't have to in a drywall anchor. But, you know, whatever. Can't design it perfectly. Level. Alright, this part, you'll notice there are 4 screws, or 4 bolts going in, and 2 going into this bracket up here. And it is all correct. It's just kind of weird because on this actual piece, piece A, I believe, there are 6 holes drilled into it. If the camera would focus. See, these 2 holes don't even get used. Now, when you're mounting this on the wall, make sure that you take into account where you're going to be plugging in. I mean, it's common sense, but so this cord is actually a 3-prong cord, like with a ground, and this outlet here only had 2-prong, so we couldn't just put it anywhere we wanted. We had to use the other wall outlet that had 3-prong. So Alright, so these things on the top are the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's supposed to be so once it's hooked on here, you can't bump it and lift it up. But even with these brackets on, it's still going to get lifted up and off this bracket if you hit it hard enough. Like, these are just drywall anchors. They're not meant to stop that kind of force. But, I mean, these, it would be a lot better if these just attached to the top, because then it would be really secure. But with this is just going to move when you hit it. There's no point. No matter how much you tighten this down, the anchor is only going to get so tight, and then it's going to start pulling itself out of the wall. Oh well. Alright, so we're finding out that this bracket, these two little hooks on the top of the glass, it doesn't quite work because it's almost as if this piece is too long from the factory, and it's actually causing the glass to have to bend to make it into this hole. So, I mean, let's zoom into that, the defect here. It looks like they almost tightened the screw too much when it was being manufactured, and you can see the dent right here from the screw head pushing this material up. I mean, you can clearly tell this side sticks out more than this side. So I think the person, when they were doing this, missed the screw hole or messed up the bend in the metal and put the bend too low, causing this piece on the top to be longer than it's supposed to be. We'll see how it feels. I'm a little worried about it, but here we go. Putting a lot of stress right here on the glass.
Could we?
I'm going to do it on the other side. The other side goes in the hook just fine. There's actually a gap right here. And I can't actually get that into the hole on this side because if you zoom in there, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. The metal is hitting the glass. Whereas over here, on the other side, there's a small space between the metal and the glass. So, this is what happens. Like, if I let this down, I don't know what it's going to do to the glass. Ooh, it's going to pop out of the hole. That's what it's going to do. Alright, well, since I don't want to take this all back, I'm just going to either shave off or bend down this metal over here. And CostCo does have an amazing return policy, and I totally would return this if it wasn't midnight and I didn't want to have to take it all apart again. I'm going to file a little bit more off, but this is just very poor quality. It kind of worries me for a space heater, it having this bad of quality control. So I've finally taken enough metal off so that I can bring the glass flush to the screws. And now the glass sits nicely on here, and I can screw in the screws and lock it on. There it is, all powered on. Sorry about the glare in the background. Looks pretty good, actually. The fake wood doesn't look too orange. Let's
Change the colors.
change the colors. It says the backlit remote. Oh, the remote is backlit, but the buttons aren't. So you can't see what the buttons say. I don't know what button I'm hitting. I can see what the status of everything is. So I'm going to guess that's the remote on button. Alright, let's turn the lights on. Alright, so it looks like we got on, off. Oh, okay. And then the heater button. Looks like you can turn on the space heater function on high, low. Where's this heat coming from? Alright. looks like the heat comes down. It's far enough away from the wall to be safe. Alright, let's try different colors. Speed? Alright, so this speed button, I guess, adjusts the flicker speed. Wow, they get going. And that's about right. Alright, what else we got here? So, we also have a backlight button, which I didn't even realize it had backlighting like that. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's cool. And off. And I don't know, what is that, blue? It's a blue. Looks purple on the camera. And then it's almost like it's supposed to have 3 colors, but it only has 2. So you push it, you get blue. You push it, nothing changes. You push it, you get orange, and then you push it and you get off. Alright, then we got a lock button. That locks the remote. I don't know what the hell that locks. Anyway, timer. Pretty makes sense. So timer, you can go up 12 hours. Alright. And it's just mode. Oh. So there's not dedicated buttons for these features such as the flame color, but you can toggle through them on the menu. This is kind of hard to hold and read. Alright. Oh, there's a flame dimmer. Okay, so this is the color I can go up and down with. Oh, there we go. Alright, turn the lights off. Alright, so there's the default color. It's like a red, orange, purple that looks awful. Oh, that's cool. It's almost like a crimson purple. I don't know, pink. And then back to orange. Alright, you get the idea.
Red, orange, purple, blue.
I'm going to leave everything default. Yeah, pretty sure that was default. Alright, and then the mode button again. Or a light. I gotta say, this is really annoying trying to set this stuff without a light on. I keep having to turn the light on and off. It should not say backlit. Alright, let's change the flame color. Alright, turn the lights off. Cool.
That one's pretty.
Oh, that one's cool.
Awesome.
It's like purple. Did I go through these already? And then flame dimmer.
Oh. Don't need the light.
So this is maximum flame brightness. And damn it. Yeah, it goes down. I like it, it's pretty dim. Cool. Oh wow, look at that. Wish my camera would focus. But pretty cool. For the remote, they do not give you 2 AAA batteries for it, so you have to have those. The remote buttons are not backlit, even though the box says backlit remote. They are talking about the actual display here being backlit. So, alright, and here are the buttons on the side of it. Up, down, speed, mode, power. And when it's on, you can actually see the temperature there. If you listen, it sounds like there might be a color wheel in there that's doing the fiber optics, because it sounds like a slow motor turning even with the heater off. Let's see if the camera picks it up. And you can barely hear that, but I thought I would mention it since it's right next to our bed, so we heard it. It's a pretty good deal for $100. I'm probably going to take it back because I had to cut so much metal away to make the glass fit on here. It was just pretty bad. But I'm just going to exchange it. I'm not going to return it. Pretty cool. Glad we bought it.